Hey there everyone. Today we are running on my hunter for the Hydroponic Delta. So we're running Aegis Scepter. That's going to help us out with the crowd control and also helping out with the Unstoppables. Then we have Dumochelsis that will hit for the Unstoppables as well. We need to hit them kind of more rapidly and we don't have ads around to proc Aegers. And then Commemoration is going to be our anti-barrier and just our also another ad clear weapon. You want a lot of ad clear for this section because there's just a literal butt ton of Cabal. And then our exotic armor piece is going to be Gear Falcons. We're doing the volatile build here with the Hunter. So it's just going to be a lot of going invisible, proccing volatile, having that always active pretty much. And then hopefully that will clear out ads, keep us healthy with Devour, and let this be an easy run. So let's get started. Okay, if you watched my video from the Titan, you'll know that to begin with, we're just going to start out this hallway. That's going to be our positioning point. We're going to make sure that we use it for cover, duck back in when we need to, and then just play around that. So here, this is why I like Aegers, because you kill one ad, it freezes all of them, and you're just able to kind of pick them off at will here. It typically will reload itself. I like to just keep itself topped off, but and here we're still just playing around the stairs, and we have that doorway to fall back on when we need to. Take out the ads here. And then we just duck back whenever we need to, like whether that's getting hit by a sniper shot, whether the barrier champions pay more attention to us than we're ready for them to. And we'll just play it nice and slow and carefully here. And as you can see, Commemoration being a void weapon, having volatile just eats right on through the barrier. Then we just pick off the stragglers before we go into the next room. And the nice part about being on the Void Hunter, especially for this part, you have a lot of ability to get back in the cover and duck out and just crowd control. So here in this room, we're going to play around the box here. We're going to play around that back room so we can fall back there if we need to. And you're just going to take out the ads. It's like 2 waves of enemies, or just 2 sets of enemies because the dogs come in a little bit staggered here. So you just want to make sure you're not pushing in more, deeper than that you need to. You have that room behind you that you just cleared out to play around. You have the box that we use as cover, and you can just back up as much as you need. Take it slow. It should go pretty smoothly. The reason why I like this build for hydroponics is because uh, you have a lot of invisibility, whether that's proccing from you doing your dodge, whether that's proccing from Stylus Executioner, where you are getting invisibility from weakened effects or from volatile, and you just constantly are able to pick up either orbs or the void breaches and keep Devour proc. So after a kill, you're getting your grenade energy and you're getting health back immediately. This room's going to be the biggest issue here. Again, you have this box right there to play around. You have that previous hallway to run back to when you need. And especially with the Hunter, you can just drop a tether. You can use your LMG. Just do whatever you have to do to clear out the room. And make sure you take out the turrets whenever you get a moment, because those will poke at you from range. for right now, while you're getting everything under control, there's really not too much of a reason to go past the top of the stairs at best. You want to just play around these line of sight here, deal with the enemies as they're coming into your view, deal with the enemies as they're pushing up more, because you have that spot to fall back to if you need it. The reason I'm being a little conservative with my LMG ammo here is because I know for the next room and also for the barrier, I just want to make sure that I have as much as possible, because once I run out of LMG for the barrier in particular, it's just going to be a wash. So use it here on this guy. There's one more there as well. Pick up the power effect. LMG just also really helps you out because it has so much ammo and it has so much power behind it. You're more than likely just going to get enough heavy ammo anyway to suffice for it, but you still want to be a little bit conservative with it. Make sure that you have some ammo for what you need later on. Really, you don't need Agers here as well. You could also use Riptide or Deliverance if you have that for the Unstoppables. You have the Scout Rifle still, so could bring another anti-barrier weapon if you want that instead, so you can go a little harder with the LMG. But this build should be more than suitable to get you through the rest of this lost sector. Once everything else is more or less cleared out, you'll go ahead and deal with the barrier. And then you can run around and check to see if you have all the ammo that you can get from this room, because you're going to want as much as possible for your special and for your heavy. Okay, now we're going to make our way over to the next room here. This is going to be the hard one, because there's just too many enemies in this room. So for this first part, you can go ahead and just pop a tether or deal damage however you need to for the unstoppable. You want to get them out of the way as quickly as possible, because as soon as they're out of the way, it's less one less set of things persistently charging at you. You'll still have the boss to deal with, you'll still have the other ads to deal with, but it just makes your life 1,000 times easier if you don't have something that's just relentless coming after you. Now the goal here is just to clear out the room, and realistically you just have to go through a literal mountain of ads. This lost sector has 1,000 stuff in it, so the boss has like 3 or 4 sections of ads that it will release as its health pool gets knocked down, and also it's just like an obnoxious amount of health. But play smart, especially if you're playing on the hunter and you're using the invisibility. You should have a decently easy time taking your time to just approach this room and deal with the ads. The rest of this is just going to be gameplay showing the rotation of the room and like the different spots you can go through, but there's nothing really nuanced about this room. It's a giant open space, minimal cover. You just have to play carefully, pick off the different sides of the room one at a time, and don't get hit by the boss out in open space.